想教好小朋友呢啲嘢，必須要撥亂反正。
你不如講翻人話。
你可唔可以冇咩都管住我？
你中唔中意香港啊？
一問起咧，我就好似想揾窿捐咁。
唔好在乎別人嘅眼光。
10倍1000萬咪等100萬咯，係咪啊？
做人靠運啫嘛。
乜咁樣真係得咩？生活還是得推着你走。
好心有好報啊！
歷史會判我哋無罪。
想教好小朋友呢啲嘢，必須要撥亂反正。
你不如講翻人話。
你可唔可以冇咩都管住我？
你中唔中意香港啊？
一問起咧，我就好似想揾窿捐咁。
唔好在乎別人嘅眼光。
10倍1000萬咪等100萬咯，係咪啊？
做人靠運啫嘛。
乜咁樣真係得咩？生活還是得推着你走。
好心有好報啊！
歷史會判我哋無罪。
想教好小朋友呢啲嘢必須要撥亂反正。
你不如講返人話。
你可唔可以冇咩都管住我？
你中唔中意香港啊？
一問起咧，我就好似想揾窿捐咁。
懶在乎別人嘅眼光。
10倍1000萬咪等100萬咯，係咪啊？
做人靠運啫嘛。
乜咁樣真係得咩？生活還是得推着你走。
好心有好報啊！
歷史會判我哋無罪。
比賽嘅頒獎典禮，我係今晚嘅司儀 Clifton， 大家好，好開心啊！今日見到大家都唔使戴口罩，係咪好開心？唞啖氣都開心啲啊！係啦，Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 28th IFVA Awards presentation ceremony. I am your MC tonight. My name is Clifton. 咁由香港藝術中心主辦 IFVA 咧，喺1995年開始咧，就已經為香港啦同埋亞洲嘅獨立影像創作人咧，提供咗一個凝聚啦、分享同埋推廣嘅平台。咁當中咧包括咗嘅範圍咧，就係有短片啦、動畫啦，以及係媒體藝術嘅。So since 1995, the IFVA has established itself as Asia's pioneering force in short film, animation, and media arts, and providing a unique and professional platform for Hong Kong and Asian creative talents to unite, exchange, and also to promote their works. 咁喺過去一年咧 ，IFVA 咧都有積極推動啦一啲嘅媒體創作啦，同埋獨立嘅精神，舉辦咗咧一系列嘅精彩節目嘅，當中包括咗有短片啦，同埋動畫嘅放映啦，媒體藝術展覽啦，以及係同 Tone Music 聯頒嘅 MV 大獎，以及係咧為少數族裔青少年而設嘅影像無國界 All About Us 影像創意營啦，同埋第2屆嘅影像無國界電影節等等嘅。So over the past year, IFVA has organized a series of exciting programs to support independent filmmakers and media artists, including screenings, media arts exhibition, MV Awards co-presented with Tone Music, All About Us creative training camps for ethnic minority youth, and the second All About Us Film Festival. 咁喺今日咧，我哋第28屆嘅 IFVA 比賽嘅頒獎典禮開始之前呢，我哋不如咧首先就睇一睇我哋今屆嘅節期嘅宣傳片啦，同埋今屆 IFVA 嘅精彩活動花絮嘅。So before we begin the ceremony, let's take a look at this year's festival trailer and also some highlights from this year.
唔中意香港？
呢啲嘢必須要撥亂反正。
不如講返人話。
過嚟睇條片。
哇！呢一兩年其實好多作品有一種好似百花齊放嘅感覺，即係香港嘅作品係可以好犀利嘅。
熟悉嘅電影嘅鏡頭，拋開呢個框框，要去到immersive world 係一個沉浸式嘅敘事。
你寫中文。
That's really job。
歷史會判我哋無罪。
咩都矮晒，
这一点一点的消失。
生活还是得推着你走。
其實呢波掉。
But this messy physicality is still an important part of what constitutes the identity of human being and being human.
點樣跳出自己嘅 comfort zone？咁跳落去咧，你試一啲新嘢咧，對我嚟講就係一個實驗嘅精神。
條路有難行。
We can go through all the hard things together.
非常之多好精彩嘅節目啊！好啦，呢一刻咧，我哋邀請香港藝術中心 ifva 總監范可琪小姐咧上嚟為我哋講幾句説話㗎。May I invite Miss Katie Fan, our ifva director, to give us a speech?
Hello 啊 Chris，Hello
Captain，Hello Katie。
我哋見翻阿 Chris。
係啊。
如果大家有追開 ifva 頒獎禮嘅話咧，就應該知道呢個translations 嘅組合，一陣間交俾你啦 Chris。
If you have been following ifva over the years, you should be familiar with this translation team.
好 demonstrate 咗一次。OK， 咁我繼續咯喎。好，咁各位評審、各位創作人，同埋今日而家應該喺網上都有直播嘅觀眾，大家好。咁歡迎嚟到今晚第28屆 ifva 嘅頒獎典禮。頭先播咗兩條片啦，第一條片就係嚟自Alan Low 盧偉倫，佢我哋邀請佢幫我哋做咗今屆嘅一個 trailer。佢好似病咗嚟唔到，但係我希望佢應該喺網有嚟啊！你喺邊啊？我好想知其實我哋俾咁緊絕嘅資源，我唔係好明點解佢可以做到爆破啦！佢另外邀請咗飛天豬嚟做呢個 visuals 啦，喺 awards 嗰個階段佢仲邀請咗麥字嚟做平面嘅 visuals 啦。我完全唔知佢點樣運用呢個資源，係非常之犀利。咁係即係多謝你，係啦，係。另外，可能要俾我翻譯咗先 ，sorry。好啊。
Dear jury members, fellow artists, and all those audience watching online on YouTube, good evening. Welcome to the 28th ifva Award Ceremony.
The first video that you just watched, it's actually the promotional video for this year's IFVA Festival. And I would like to thank director Alan Lowe, who's here today, despite his being sick. And I can't help but wonder how you managed to pull those explosions off and also hire some really famous professionals to do the graphic design, despite the limited budget that we gave you. I have to really thank you for giving us this wonderful video.
未嚟過頒獎典禮嘅人，你知好玩嘅地方喺邊度咯？嗬，一陣間你哋可以考驗下佢。OK， 另外第二條片要多謝 Fion 同埋 Cineholic 嘅團隊，每一年都幫我哋做咗一個好好嘅總結，即係將我哋嘅節目啦，或者將我哋嘅活動啦，都會剪咗一個好似頭先你哋睇到嘅 highlight， 即係一方面都提醒我哋原來做咗好多嘢，另一方面亦都可以話俾大家知，即係其實一直以嚟我哋做緊好多唔同嘅工作，希望可以令件事可以繼續做得好嘅。咁而且佢仲會將我哋某一啲心底話透過個作品去，即係透過條 trailer 去演繹出嚟，所以非常多謝 Fion 同埋 Cineholic。
And I would also like to thank Fion and Cineholic for producing the second video that you just watched, which is kind of like a highlight video that kind of give us a beautiful recap of all the activities and events that we hosted throughout the year. And also there were some really nuanced message that they managed to produce based on the films that made it to the festival. They curated some beautiful messages that I'm sure you will appreciate as well. So I would like to thank them as well.
OK， 今晚呢，我係想開個題嘅，我想講下我哋同 IFVA 嘅關係。我細個就聽 IFVA 㗎啦，好細個嘅時候，老師就話一定要攞個作品嚟參加比賽嘅。咁我當其時都有攞我作品嚟參加比賽，而我係進入咗滄海遺珠嗰個 sessions 嘅。咁現場如果你哋唔係好清楚咩滄海遺珠係唔出奇，因為你哋都係入圍者，咁就冇入到嗰個 sessions， 因為滄海遺珠即係 out of the pool， 即係唔入圍嘅。
So tonight I want to talk about my relationship with IFVA. I got to know IFVA when I was pretty young, when I was still a student, and my teacher reminded me that I should submit my work to participate in this festival. But I remember when the year when I submitted my work, I did not make the cut, and I'm sure all of you don't understand how that feels because you are all fellow finalists. So for me, my work did not make the cut.
OK， 大個咗之後咧，好幸運成為咗 IFVA 團隊嘅一份子。我要特別多謝 Teresa Kong， 當其時嘅 Festival Director 係佢邀請我去參與呢一個團隊嘅。咁 IFVA 作為一份工作啦，我會形容為我同佢嘅關係係一個共生嘅關係。一方面佢賦予咗我一個身份同埋角色。而另一方面，其實我都不斷要為呢一個肥沃嘅土壤去繼續灌溉落去。喺呢幾年之間，我哋做咗好多唔同嘅節目啦，做咗好多譬如包括可能喺比賽方面，咁有動畫組啦，同埋媒體藝術組啦，我哋都擴展到去到亞洲嘅界別。咁與此同時，亦都做咗好多唔同種類再加上今年我哋其實亦都同 Tone Music 合作，做咗一個聯頒咗一個 MV 嘅獎啦，然後亦都得到 Meta 嘅支持，就做咗一個 VR 嘅特別獎。
After I left school, I was really fortunate, and I have to thank Teresa Kwon, the festival director of IFVA at the time, for inviting me to join this team. And I would describe this relations with IFVA as a symbiosis. It assigned me a role to play, and it also gave me a lot of freedom and autonomy. And of course, I worked very hard to try to continue to be a good gardener, to pour water into this fertile ground. And over the years, we managed to add more programs to the festival to help maintain a healthy ecosystem. In terms of competition, in recent years, you can see that the animation and also the media arts category, we expanded the coverage to the rest of Asia. And this year, we also work with Tone Music to have this MV award. And thanks to the support of Meta, this year we also have a VR prize.
OK，咁今年我哋其實唔係淨係今年，應該同時我哋一直以嚟都透過好多唔同創作人嘅合作。咁譬如我哋今年頭先你哋都睇到啊，Chroma 11毛毛之間啦，咁我哋都係一個我哋同創作人之間嘅合作，咁就亦都帶咗個作品去威尼斯度做首映啦。除此我亦都做咗好多好大量嘅節目啦，包括而家喺5樓都做緊嘅 Cinema 2.0嘅媒體藝術展啦。今年就試咗 VR 影院啦。咁另外過去幾年間，我諗可能如果你哋有留意嘅話，都會記得可能仲有 ifva Everywhere Carnival 啦，一個影像嘉年華啦，喺露天發生嘅。仲有 All About Us 啦，我哋今日都有唔少 All About Us 嘅teaching artist 都有嚟到，咁一個我哋覺得係捍衛多元聲音嘅 for 少數族裔嘅創作嘅 cam 嘅 video cam， 亦都首次做咗佢嘅一個喺香港可以發生嘅少數族裔嘅電影節。咁林林總總喺呢幾年之間，我諗 ifva 除咗喺比賽之外，其實喺其他節目上邊都做咗好多唔同嘅嘗試。
We always like to collaborate with our fellow artists. For instance, we had the Chroma 11, which premiered at Venice Film Festival last year. We also had many other large-scale events, such as Cinema 2.0, the Media Arts exhibition that's happening right now on the 5th floor here, ifva Everywhere Carnival, an outdoor screening festival, and also All About Us creative training camps. And we're happy to see many teaching artists that are here tonight as well. And also we had this film festival, which is the very first film festival for the ethnic minority in Hong Kong. So as you can see, apart from the competition side of things, we have made many attempts to expand the scope that we have.
講返我同 ifva 嘅關係先。每年咧有近1000部作品啦，今年都過千部作品咁樣啦。好感謝好多創作人，因為你哋嘅作品其實都係讓我去認識世界嘅一個窗口。你哋對事物嘅眼界啦，你哋無論係直接或者間接咁樣去對呢個時代嘅一啲記錄啦。而在座嘅評審們，即係每一次同你哋開會，我都見到大家係花咗好多時間啦、精力啦去欣賞佢哋嘅作品。好專注咁樣去睇啦，亦都好深度咁樣去詮釋。好多時你哋嘅開會裏邊講嘅所有嘢，其實對於我嚟講都係一個好多養分嘅一個學習。咁所以都好感謝你哋，亦都有好多評審好好，成日會幫我哋寫節目嘅推介啦，讓我哋嘅令我哋嘅節目可以被公眾多啲留意。喺我眼中 ifva 唔止係一個比賽或者係一個 festival。佢更加係一個社群，係一個關係，或者係一個影響力。
So every year we receive over 1,000 pieces of works, and I have to really thank the fellow artists that submitted your works, because I see them as a window to understand the world around me better, and also your vision to people and to things. It's always a direct and indirect record of our time. And also I would like to thank all the jury members for spending the time, making the efforts to really watch these works closely, and also give us detailed interpretation and sharing in all these meetings with the jury members. Your comments and feedback, I see them as nutritions for my mind. So in my eyes, ifva is not just a competition, it's not just a festival, it's also a community, a relationship, and it constitutes an influence.
喺呢度我必須要借呢個機會多謝 ifva 嘅隊友，因為由於我哋搶唔到人才嘅緣故咧，其實 ifva 係長久以嚟都係一個人手極度短缺同埋不足嘅情況下去運作。咁好多同事即係做到朝頭早06先收工，就係為咗可能籌備好多唔同嘅節目。同埋每一次我哋都要邀請好多外援翻嚟幫我哋嘅，即係包括。係啦，個個我唔逐一，你哋知道你哋係邊個啦？喺 control room 嘅，或者匿埋咗喺後台嘅。咁好感謝呢啲外援，有啲咩需要佢哋都會一呼百應，即係翻嚟幫我哋。咁當然亦都唔少得要多謝好多贊助同埋合作伙伴，咁感謝每一位。
So I would like to thank my fellow team members from ifva. As some of you might know, we have always been understaffed, so we always need help from outside as well. I would like to thank all the helping hands, whether you are in the control room, you know who you are. And I would also like to thank the jury members and last but not least, the sponsors and partners. All of you help make this possible.
大家都知道陣間係會去打邊爐㗎嘛，係咪？上一次 ifva 打邊爐係2019年嘅3月，係4年之前嘅事。其實呢4年間，我諗冇一個香港人會估到呢一個，即係想像唔到呢一啲轉變。咁而今日我哋難得即係大家今日可以喺呢個地方度聚首一堂，仲要唔使戴口罩。咁我諗真係一份好好嘅福氣。喺呢個年代咧，要自由自主去做節目咧，其實係唔容易嘅。咁對於我哋嚟講，我諗我哋對於失去咗嘅一啲部分係非常之在意，但係同時地，我哋對於我哋而家擁有包括在座嘅每一位，其實亦都係珍而重之。嚟緊嘅日子咧，我相信可能都仲會有好多大家想像唔到嘅轉變。咁但係即係無論如何，我哋相信事情應該都會喺佢應該出現嘅時候出現，無論係好定壞，我諗對我哋嚟講都係一個經歷、一個過程同埋一個學習。
I'm sure you're all aware that this is like a tradition. Every year after the festival, we would go to have hot pot. And the last time we had this hot pot in person, it was March 2019. And I'm sure all of you, fellow Hong Kongers, no one could see the changes that we went through over the past 4 years. So it's actually a blessing that we're here tonight celebrating the festival in person finally without having to wear a mask. I'm sure all of you understand that it's not easy to host a festival like this in this time and age. And we care deeply about some of the things that we have lost. But at the same time, we also cherish, and that includes everyone in attendance tonight. We cherish all of you that are still here, all the things that are still here as well. In the coming days, we can see there will continue to be changes. But I believe that whatever happens, whether it's good or not, good or bad, in the end, it's part of an experience, part of a process, and part of a learning curve.
Life goes on. 衷心感謝同途嘅每一位，亦都祝願大家繼續勇敢地以真誠創作。多謝大家。
So life goes on. No matter what, I would like to thank all of you for being here, for being along the way, and I would urge you to continue to make art with honesty. Thank you.
唔該晒 Katie。唔該晒 Chris， 唞一陣先啦，你可以。好啦，我哋第28屆嘅 ifva 比賽咧，總共有5個組別嘅，咁啊分別係公開組啦、動畫組、青少年組、媒體藝術組以及係亞洲新力量組。咁另外咧，更加咧就係好似 Katie 頭先講啦，就係同 Meta 咧聯手，就係第一次咧設立咗個 VR 嘅特別獎嘅。So there are a total 5 categories for the ifva Awards this edition, which includes the Open category, the Youth category, Animation category, Media Arts category, and also the Asian New Force category. In addition, ifva also joined forces with Meta this year to present the VR Special Prize. 咁啊，今年咧所有嘅組別咧，一共咧係收到1131個報名嘅。咁而媒體藝術組啦，以及係 VR 嘅特別獎咧，其實已經咧喺3月2號嘅開幕禮上面咧就頒發咗㗎啦。咁所以咧今晚咧我哋就會頒發其餘嘅4個組別啦，總共16個獎項，咁啊包括咗金獎、銀獎、特別表揚獎，同埋青少年組嘅最踴躍參與學校獎嘅。Okay, so we have received 1,131 applications for all the categories, and the award for Media Arts category and VR Special Prize have been presented at the festival opening on March 2nd. So tonight we will be presenting 16 awards in the 4 categories, which includes the gold, silver, special mentions, and also each category, the enthusiastic award for the youth category. 咁啊，要從咁多個唔同嘅組別裏邊咧，揀出以上嘅獎項咧，我哋都要多謝我哋勞苦功高嘅評審團嘅。So it was a very difficult task for our jurors to pick out all the winners for the different categories。咁所以咧，我哋俾啲熱烈嘅掌聲，我哋嘅評審啦嚇。好啦，正式開始咧，進入我哋頒獎嘅環節啦。咁啊，首先咧，我哋會頒發咧就係青少年組嘅。So we're going to start the award presentation with the youth category。今年我哋嘅評審咧，好榮幸啦，邀請到陳漢娜啦、陳健朗啦、李哲恩啦、黃修平啦、黃以琳以及係黃偉健擔任我哋嘅評審嘅。So this year we have Miss Hannah Chan, Mr. Chen Kin-long, Jill Lee, Adam Wong, Norris Wong, and Wong Wei Kin Kenji as a juror for the youth category。咁喺頒獎之前呢，我哋亦都睇一睇青少年組嘅入圍作品嘅片段嘅。So let's take a look at the 10 nominees of the youth category.
「大家嘅終點都唔同。
She's glamorous. She's beautiful.
再次俾啲掌聲，我哋青少年組嘅朋友，留意住呢啲朋友，好可能有我哋未來香港嘅電影嘅一啲新血啊。OK， 好啦，咁啊跟住落嚟呢，我哋邀請我哋嘅評審代表陳健朗先生，同我哋講下今屆青少年組嘅一啲整體評語嘅。So invite Mr. Chen Kin-long to give us an overall remarks on the youth category.
Hello， 大家好，我係陳健朗。咁今次青少年組呢，我哋都經歷咗一個溫柔而激烈嘅討論嘅，因為中間呢，我哋各自有對唔同作品嘅睇法啦，咁就會諗下，邊個可以值得入到最尾嘅金獎同銀獎呢？甚至乎係特別表揚呢？咁啊幾得意嘅係，我想分享一下我哋今次呢係有啲唔同種類嘅類型喺裏邊嘅，即係我哋有一啲好典型我哋 drama 嘅敘事，我哋有啲 experimental 啲嘅，即係一啲實驗式嘅一啲處理，亦都有動畫。咁我哋去討論嘅時候呢，就覺得好難去抉擇嘅，因為有一啲呢又好成熟喎，即係對我嚟講，佢技術上又幾好，鏡頭上幾好，甚至乎聲效都幾好。咁有一啲就係
可能要俾我翻譯。
哦 ，sorry 啊，我唔記得咗，因為我見你 skip 咗。哦，希望你記得講得睇。
Hello everyone, my name's Chen Kin-long, and I'm really happy to be the jury member for the youth category. We had some healthy but also vigorous debate for this year's finalists. We could see a variety of works this year. There were some traditional drama, narrative films, but also some highly experimental films, and also some animation as well. Some are quite mature with their approach.
唔好意思啊，我一斷咗咧，我個思緒好容易唔記得咗講咩。啱啱就講即技術上，咁我哋就好難取捨啦。即係我哋應該係一個咩嘅層面咧？但係我覺得到最後其實就係創作者嘅真誠，想法以外就係創作者嘅真誠。你有幾想去表達呢件事，幾想去講到你心目中嘅嘢？咁技術上，如果我哋有粗糙，我哋有瑕疵嘅，咁我哋可以慢慢進步啊。如果另外 一啲形式上我哋想嘗試嘅，亦都係下一次再去嘗試啦。但係你喺個作品裏邊，你有冇真誠面對佢，去展現翻俾觀眾甚至乎我哋評審去睇呢？呢一個係一個好重要嘅一環嚟嘅。
So, in terms of technique, some are better than others, but what were really looking for was whether the filmmaker was really sincere about the story that they want to tell. Are they really desperate to show the story to the audience? Because we think technique can be improved, and also you can try a different form for your next film. But I think ultimately, beyond the ideas that you present in the film, the story that you're presenting to the audience, how desperate you want to tell that story.
咁最後其實呢個係好開心去見到唔同種類出現到喺青少年組嘅，因為通常咧，因為我細個去拍攝嘅時候咧，都係有啲特定形式嘅嘢去拍嘅，就冇咁多想像嘅。所以如果我哋每個人我哋繼續努力，去翻你哋喜歡嘅敘事裏邊繼續努力咧，我覺得你哋係會得到一啲你作品嘅回報嘅。所以我就希望今日攞到獎嘅朋友就唔好太驕傲，輸咗嘅朋友亦都唔好太氣餒，因為有時候咧就唔係你嘅作品好壞，而係碰巧我哋係要，因為我哋嘅比賽，我哋會有一啲嘢作出比較同埋取捨，所以大家要繼續加油。
So I was really happy to see a variety of forms that the filmmakers try to experiment with. So for the award winners tonight, I hope you don't get too proud. And for the ones that do not get anything to bring home tonight, I hope you don't lose your interest in filmmaking, because after all, this is a competition. Somebody has to pick up the award. But we're really thrilled to see different forms that were being used, because when I was younger, when I was in this kind of competition, we could always see some certain format being used. So I was really happy to see more variety in this category.
Thank you， 你嘅翻譯，
唔該晒 ，Thank you， 請就座。好啦，青少年組咧，我哋今年咧係好似有3個嘅特別表揚獎嘅。咁不如咧，我哋首先請我哋評審黃偉健先生咧，為我哋揭曉第一個特別表揚獎啦，同埋俾少少評語嘅。So we have 3 special mentions for the youth category, and I'd like to invite Mr. Kenji Wong to present the first special mention and also give some overall comments.
我要開咗先定講㗎 ？OK， 因為我都啱啱先知我係第一個要講，所以我都有啲緊張嘅。咁我諗我開咗先啦，好啦，我開咗先。第28屆 ifva 獨立短片及影像媒體比賽青少年組特別表揚獎 Cubic Rosewood is 14 years old。
得獎嘅朋友有蔡善文同埋唐詠彤嘅。
我預備咗個 script 咧，咁啱原來同 Katie 同阿朗有啲撞咗，就係講真誠嗰樣嘢。因為我好短嘅，其實就係作品真誠係我覺得呢個時代最重要，因為你要點樣面對自己感受啦、經驗啦，將佢變成一啲作品係好難嘅，因為你究竟要表現幾多，同埋要隱藏幾多，特別喺呢個時代。而我覺得其中一樣可以用嘅方法就係詩，而呢個作品係我一開始已經堅持要 on the list 嘅，因為我會形容啦，我唔知佢會唔會覺得啦，佢係一個影像詩嚟嘅。其實佢係講翻用一啲好日常嘅片段啦、聲音啦，或者係有啲詩句，甚至係你啱啱可能見到可能字幕上面佢都唔係好一般嘅字幕啊，即係有啲文縐縐咁樣，即係我覺得嗰幾樣嘢玩得好好。咁作者頭先佢喺你本書度見到佢有講過話，佢呢個作品係佢個文本本身係佢14歲嘅一個文本嚟。佢話睇嘅時候會覺得自己而家睇翻轉頭就睇好似覺得有啲孤芳自賞啦，有啲愚蠢啦。但係我覺得佢寫到出嚟覺得自己愚蠢同埋孤芳自賞，其實係已經係一個好好嘅進步，因為你其實每個階段你會有一個咁樣嘅反省。所以我希望大家可以繼續堅持自己理念啦。最重要嘅就係做更加多真誠嘅作品。係啦，我係咪頒獎？ Sorry，
要翻譯先，係啦。
My comment for this film actually was something that Katie and Chen Yilong already mentioned. It's about honesty and sincerity, which is the most important thing in this time and age, because you have to face to your own feelings and how much you want to show and how much you want to hide. And the script for this short film was actually written when the director was 14. And now, in retrospect, he or she finds this actually very self-indulgent. But when this person finds the script that was written when he or she was 14 self-indulgent, that means this person has already grown quite a bit. And again, this is the film that the most important thing for me is that you try to make a film and also show the story that you want to tell. And this film was from the very beginning. I insist on nominating this film because it was actually very poetic, and there was some beautiful sound and that mixed together. That's why I really enjoyed this film.
好啦，不如我哋請我哋得獎嘅朋友啦，蔡倩文以及係唐詠彤，係啦。咁我哋得獎者咧係可以獲得獎狀一張嘅，係啦，小心啊！好，我哋 photographer 喺呢邊，係啦。OK， 我哋得獎嘅朋友有冇一啲得獎感受想分享下
？First of all, thank you very much. I'm honestly beyond honored to be here. This is the first kind of film festival that I've joined. And yeah, thank you for the opportunity, of course. Thank you for the jurors. And of course, my biggest thank you is to my partner, Jasmine, who I believe is watching the live stream. Thank you for your relentless support and the constant nagging, as well as slightly insulting remarks. Wouldn't have done this without you. Thank you so much for introducing me to this world.
Congratulations, thank you， 亦都唔該晒 Kenji， 唔該晒。好啦，接住落嚟咧，我哋亦都有請我哋評審李智欣小姐為我哋揭曉第2個特別表揚獎嘅。May I invite Miss Jill Lee to announce the second special mention and also give some overall comments？
係 ，OK，thank you。揭開下先。OK， 我係李哲欣啦。咁喺公佈係邊個之前咧，我就俾啲懸念先嘅。咁今年咧喺青少年組入邊咧，就係有56套嘅 submission 啦。咁其中係有6套動畫嚟嘅。咁呢一套咧其實係其中之一嘅動畫啦。咁跟住咧呢一套咧，佢其實我哋想特別提及嘅咧，就係佢係有想像力嘅，同埋佢係亦都兼顧到幽默感嘅。係啦，咁同時間咧，佢都有自己好獨特嘅風格喎。係邊一套咧？
不如我翻譯咗先。I would like to keep some suspense. This year, the youth category received 56 works, and only 6 of them are animation works, and this is one of them. It's a highly imaginative work, and it has a nice balance with sense of humor, and it's also distinctive.
係咁呢一套佢嗰個風格咧就係混合咗呢一個現實中嘅物品啦，同埋油畫風格上嘅一啲動畫啦，咁樣係咁我哋覺得係值得鼓勵嘅一套片，亦都係好希望佢之後咧可以繼續去發揮自己嘅長處啦，跟住亦都去豐富佢嘅動畫嘅 technique 啦，咁樣好呢一套係勃朗特的廚房。
Congratulations to Bravocado All-Adventure by 梁敏希、李欣穎、朱志晴、鄧寶欣、郭善柔以及係陳旭橋嘅，恭喜晒！得獎嘅朋友咧都係可以獲得獎狀一張嘅。口罩有 logo 嘅喎。 好，得獎嘅同學有冇感受想分享下，或者揾一個代表啊，唔使特登帶翻嘅，唔使驚嘅。
首先好開心可以有呢個獎啦。咁因為其實我哋對於我哋呢條片係一條 stop motion animation 嚟嘅。咁雖然其實喺大眾 stop motion animation 冇咁普遍啦，但係我哋當初對於 stop motion animation 其實都乜都唔識啦，都係由頭開始學過。咁但係好開心參加完呢個比賽之後，仲可以入到圍，仲可以攞到呢個獎啦。咁所以好想多謝佢哋每一位啦，因為真係用咗差唔多半年嘅時間去製作呢段片啦。咁當中我哋要兼顧學業，但係同時都要整呢條片出嚟，所以知道大家都好辛苦，但係最後我覺得出嚟嘅成果冇白費到。Thank you。Thank
you， 恭喜晒！恭喜晒我哋得獎嘅朋友，亦都請阿 Jill 咧幫我哋揭曉埋咧第3個嘅特別表揚獎啦。So we move on to the third special mention, and Jill will also announce for us.
係本身我哋係得2個特別提及嘅，但係咧大家就見到咧係超過2套啦，更多套嘅片啦，係有佢自己獨特嘅地方啦，亦都有佢嘅 potential 喺度啦。雖然係唔係乜都齊晒，但係我哋係好想去提及，亦都係佢鼓勵嘅。咁所以我哋就有咗第3個嘅特別提及啦。咁今年咧，亦都係好高興喺青少年組入邊咧，見到唔少嘅作品咧，係去對我哋而家身處嘅現實咧，去做呼應同埋思考嘅，係啦。咁呢一套其實都係其中嘅一套嘅，邊一套咧？OK， 咁呢一套咧，佢係佢去解構嗰個現實嘅方法咧，亦都係好有想像力同埋層次嘅，係咁呢一套就係。
稍等。
Oh, I'm sorry.
Originally, for the youth category, we only have 2 slots for a special mention. But this year, because we actually saw some great works that we really want to congratulate and to praise, so that we expanded it to have 3 special mentions. And this film is actually quite unique, and it also reflects what happens in the real world, and the way it deconstructs our society is very creative.
咁我哋亦都好希望咧，創作者可以即係繼續去思考啦，去探索現實啦，亦都係去豐富自己嘅電影語言嘅。咁一套咧就係過度專注。
過度專注 Overwatch by 趙嘉賢、白景泰、李俊偉以及係雷一鳴嘅，恭喜晒！嗱，咁一樣啦，得獎者咧都係獲得獎狀1張嘅。咦，你哋有制服嘅喎，原來。好，望一望呢邊啊，攝影師，係啦。OK， 好，得獎嘅朋友有冇一啲嘅分享啊？唔該晒，唔該晒 Jill。
咁即係我哋拍呢條片其實都即係都幾倉促嘅。我哋即係嗰陣咁啱老師又推薦呢個比賽俾我哋啦，然後我哋又即係可能本身又冇試過呢個類型嘅片啦，然之後又想試下拍呢種類型嘅片，然後咁啱之前又度嗰個橋，所以我哋係用翻好耐之前度嗰個橋，然之後又用咗2-3個時間就出咗呢一條片咯。但係同一時間又有呢啲學業壓力啦，即係嗰陣係今晚係考試期間，跟住我哋都唔係好理個考試，然之後拍咗條片出嚟。
考試成績點先？
中規中矩啦。
OK， 好，多謝晒，恭喜晒，恭喜晒你哋 ，thank you。好啦，接住落嚟咧，我哋要頒發銀獎啦。銀獎嘅得主咧可以獲得獎金港幣2000蚊，Apple MacBook Pro 13寸一部，以及係獎座一個嘅。So next we move on to the Silver Award, and the winner will receive cash prize of $2,000, MacBook Pro 13 inches, and also a trophy。咁啊，我哋不如有請咧陳漢娜小姐係啦，為我哋宣佈同埋講一講評語嘅。So invite Miss Hannah Chan to announce the winner for us.
Hello， 我係 Hannah。咁我好開心其實睇到10條入圍青少年組嘅影片，因為我睇到好似而家中學生啊，大部分參賽嘅都係咁用你哋嘅視覺去你好似我用你哋嘅視覺去睇到你哋嘅世界咁樣咯。我係呢樣嘢，我覺得好開心嘅睇到我。咁而呢一條銀獎得到銀獎嘅 short film 咧，其實係我哋咁多個評審都一致係好中意嘅一條影片嚟嘅。咁而我哋當然都掙扎咗好耐，點解要將你哋擺落去銀獎度咧？咁而對我嚟講啦，我自己係好都好中意你哋呢條片嘅，我唔開住，但係因為其實Katie 啊、陳健朗同埋 Kenji 即係都有講到真誠呢樣嘢，而我睇完你哋嘅短片，我係第一個感覺，我覺得你哋好sincere去好純粹咁樣去用好簡潔，亦都好清晰而好有力去講你哋想表達嘅故仔，而你哋嘅故事係好呈現到，亦都回應緊當下我哋社會發生嘅事，疫情嘅所有嘢，而我覺得喺你哋嘅視角度睇到咁純粹、咁真誠嘅一個故事，我自己好中意，同埋係咯，所以我自己就我哋好開頭已經係將你哋已經覺得你哋係會有一個位置，咁但係當然其他可能未必攞到獎嘅影片，其實我哋都掙扎咗好多，即係未必會攞到獎，但係其實我哋都係好中意咁多條，即係因為始終佢哋揀咗你哋入圍，其實都係即係要揀你哋去擺邊個獎都好難。咁而我而家公佈埋，
你留返啲 suspense 先。
好啊 ，sorry。
I was really thrilled to be a part of this panel, to watch all 10 finalists. I know the works came from secondary school students, so I was able to see your world through your works, and I was really happy to see that world. And for this film that is going to receive the Silver Award, it's a favorite for all of us, and we always thought that we would have give you an award because the way you tell your story, it really reflects what happens in our society during the pandemic, and you were really sincere and also pure, and you use a very pure language to show the story that you want to show. And for the other films that did not make it this time, I just wanted to say that we also enjoy your film. It took us a long time to come to this decision.
咁第28屆 ifva 獨立短片及影像媒體比賽青少年組嘅銀獎得主係和你在一起的日子。
Congratulations to Those Days by 胡浩峰、趙子齊、張偉傑、李鴻斌、葉卓恒以及係馮玉林嘅。
同埋好想講，我睇到好開心，真係我哋咁多個評審睇呢條片嘅時候，真係好 enjoy。同埋佢哋嘅演員喺入邊，其實當然有好多嘢可以 improve， 但係我覺得你哋好好啊，做得。
恭喜晒！好，我哋camera 喺呢邊。恭喜晒！得獎朋友有冇一啲説話想分享啊？得獎朋友有冇説話想分享？除咗你好中意佢之外，係。
我係胡浩峰啦。咁首先想多謝我哋拎到呢個銀獎先。咁我一路都好忽略咗，唔記得咗，成日都多謝我嘅隊友們。其實我嘅隊友們喺呢個拍攝入面幫咗我好多。喺呢個因為其實我哋係一條感情好豐富嘅 team 嚟嘅。我哋喺製作嘅時候，其實係大家都 damn 到啲可能大家覺得嘅笑位啊，大家 damn 到呢啲嘢出嚟，然後先形成到大家可能會喺度笑啊， 有 feel 啊嘅 plot 啊，咁所以我想多謝佢哋先嘅，係同埋佢哋成日都話我冇多謝佢哋，
你揞住咗都聽到嘅，其實
同埋我覺得依家喺呢個社會其實糾車係要力氣，係所以可能大家喺呢幾年都有肺炎啊，好似拎走咗好多嘢咁，但係其實可能有啲嘢拎走咗嘅時候，亦都有啲嘢會唔會賦予咗俾大家？可能係咯，會唔會一個係
好
，thank you，
多謝你。恭喜晒，恭喜晒，可以請就座。同埋我想講頭先有個畫面好有趣，我覺得 Hannah 係完美 blend in 咗同佢哋一齊，好年輕，係啊，好年輕，你完美 blend in 咗。OK， 好，終於嚟到金獎啦。咁啊，金獎嘅得主咧將會獲得獎金3000蚊 ，Apple MacBook Pro 13寸一部，以及係獎座一個嘅。So we move on to the Gold Award, and the winner will receive a cash prize of $3,000, Apple MacBook Pro 13 inches, and also a trophy. 咁我哋就有請黃修平先生為我哋宣佈啦。Invite Mr. Adam Wong to announce the winner. 記住俾時間啊 ，Chris 翻譯啊。
又聽到頭先評審講啲又要加下料講。頭先阿朗講嘅一個 point 即係勝不驕敗不餒啦，係嘛？我覺得大家仲要即係如果你攞唔到獎，你唔好氣餒，仲有一個原因就係評審會唔識欣賞。
Going back to the point earlier made by Chen Kin-long that if you get an award tonight, you should not be too proud. If you don't get anything, you should not let your head drop, because there's another reason for that. Because sometimes it's quite simple. The jury members do not have the capacity to appreciate your work.
係啦，所以如果你攞唔到獎，但係你有冇搞錯啊？即係我拍到咁好都冇獎咧，我恭喜你。我希望你 keep 住呢度火，繼續拍落去。講真嘅，呢度火係好重要啊！即係評審係會誤判
嘅。If you think your film is really good and the jury members are missing out on a masterpiece, don't get disappointed. You should keep your fire in the belly and continue to make works, because it happens. The jury members can miss a masterpiece.
第二個我又係想補充，都未講過作品之前，我想再我個人啊，我真係我好想多謝青少年組嗰啲學生嘅學校，同埋鼓勵佢哋參與拍片嘅老師。頭先嗰隊都唔多謝老師，有冇搞錯？我真係我一定要同頭先嗰位嗰個老師傾下偈一陣。
I would like to thank the students and also the schools that push the students to submit their works, and also the teachers that encourage their students to submit their works for the youth category.
非常多謝嗰啲肯借學校俾啲同學拍任何題材嘅嗰啲學校。
I would also like to thank the schools that were willing to rent out the school space for these filmmaking exercises.
或者肯同啲學生一齊拍片，但係做一個衰人啊，或者批判下教育制度啊，呢啲我都非常之感謝呢啲嘅即係教育嘅即係童工啊，可以話我都係做教育啊。
I'm also grateful to all those maybe somebody from the education industry who are willing to play bad actors, bad characters in these films, and also to make a critique of the education system.
咁好啦，講下呢個作品，即係將會攞金獎嘅呢個作品啦。咁我隨住我去解釋我嘅意見，我相信都係好呼之欲出㗎啦。呢個作品咧好有青春氣息。
So I'm going to talk about the film that's going to receive the Gold Award, and as I explain my rationale, it's going to become very obvious. This film makes me feel young.
哇！睇到嗰個描寫入邊嘅角色，第一次攞到佢哋嘅工具去拍戲嘅呢個 moment，好觸動到我。
The film was about some of these characters pick up the equipments to make a film for the very first time, and that really touched me.
係啦，咁我覺得即係拍得咁真誠、咁觸動咧，除咗係 即係我覺得作者對於電影嘅技巧嘅運用係好有觸覺啦，對於電影亦都好有感情啦。
For me, this film is very inspiring because the technique they used was very smooth, and I could see that they are really passionate about filmmaking.
咁當然呢套戲咧，亦都有一啲咧聽落去好似好老生常談嘅題材，就係一啲夢想與理想嘅掙扎。
Of course, this film, the theme of this film can be seen elsewhere as well. It's about the struggle between dreams and reality.
如果我真係要用口講出呢一個戲嘅古仔出嚟，可能有好多人都會覺得又係呢啲題材。但係唔知點解我睇呢一套片嘅時候，我係真係好非常之受到觸動，尤其是到個戲嘅後期講到一啲即係現實嘅折磨嗰一種欲言又止嘅狀態，我係好感動。
If I actually talk about the synopsis of this film, some people might find it a little bit cliche, but towards the end of this film, I was really moved by some of the things that I saw. The difference between your dream, your aspiration, and reality, and the fact that the characters they have something, they want to say something, but they can't.
係啦，咁同樣嘅題材喺今時今日睇落去會分外觸動，我覺得可能真係體驗咗嗰一句就係創作來自我哋嘅生活。
And I think the reason why I'm really moved by the film was perhaps because, as some people always like to say, filmmaking or making art comes from life.
So 好榮幸我可以頒獎俾呢一套青少年組嘅金獎作品，就係《回帶》。
Congratulations to Rewind by 何偉華、宋庭軒以及係盧正立嘅。我頭先喺呢一個角度睇到佢哋聽阿修平講嗰陣，佢哋嗰個反應好正，恭喜晒，恭喜晒！
請，我當年都係咁樣，因為
全部 crew 一齊上嚟喎，好唔好啊？係咪？哦 ，OK， 好。恭喜晒！攝影師喺呢邊，係啦，攝影師係，仲有個 MacBook Pro 啊。好，得獎嘅朋友有冇説話想講啊？係嗰度，係啦。
事隔2年，嚟翻呢個 stage， 我個心都係跳得好快，仲係跳得好快。我好慶幸佢仍然跳得咁快，因為佢證明咗我對創作嘅呢一個熱誠冇減退到咯。首先啦，就好想多謝我身後嘅呢一班 crew 啦，雖然唔完整嘅一部分嚟嘅啫，但係好想喺度多謝佢哋啊，就叫埋佢哋上台一齊同我分享呢個喜悅咁樣嘅。想俾啲掌聲佢哋。回帶呢一個作品呢，其實就係喺我差唔多大半年之前，求其寫個劇本出嚟嘅啫。但係後尾我發現，其實呢一個劇本俾我嘅意義唔係只係求其寫出嚟咁簡單，其實係象徵住一班好嘅朋友、好嘅夥伴，由為咗共同嘅目的相遇，到為咗唔同嘅目標去分離。寫嗰陣時我冇諗咁多，但係好可惜嘅就係我身邊嘅呢一班人，佢哋每個人都有另一個目標去追隨住，而好可惜嘅就係我哋已經返唔到去以前咁樣。係咯，講到創作嘅真誠， 我相信喺嗰段時間創作嘅我哋係最真誠，好懷念嗰段同嗰班 crew 一齊拍嘅日子啊！晦氣唔好再講落去。攞到呢個獎好開心啦，因為我對上一次嚟應該係26屆嘅，所以係講漏咗就係想多謝28屆 IFV 嘅評審啦，同埋咁多位參賽者嘅，你哋嘅作品都非常之優秀啦。
你跌咗嘢。
唔緊要啦，我慣㗎啦。我有冇講漏啲咩？我好愛我班 crew， 真嘅。
恭喜晒，恭喜晒。OK。
希望大家咧都可以好似個作品裏邊嗰個女主角，即係我咁樣同個角色一樣，繼續堅持落去，繼續創作，繼續加油。呢條路好難行，但係都要行落去，加油！
你哋都加油，多謝晒，恭喜晒，恭喜晒咁多位朋友可以拯救咗，係啦。我都自己都感動咗一下，見到而家啲年輕人咁有熱誠啊！好，跟住落嚟咧，我哋將會頒發呢一個咧叫做最踴躍參與獎 The Most Enthusiastic Award， 就係表揚咧支持同埋提交最多作品嘅學校嘅。咁今年咧呢一個獎咧就係請個頒獎嘉賓先，係啦，我哋有請香港藝術中心嘅節目總監鄺佩斯小姐上台為我哋頒獎嘅，係啦。跟住落嚟呢一個Most Enthusiastic Award，Miss Teresa Kong will present for us。咁我哋有請最踴躍參與學校嘅得主係田家炳中學嘅代表，校友梁海迪同埋3位嘅同學上台接受獎項嘅。The Most Enthusiastic Award goes to Tin Ka Ping Secondary School。係，小心後邊啊！小心小心。好，繼續交多啲好嘅作品出嚟啊！好，我哋影翻張相啦。好，唔該晒 ，thank you，Teresa，thank you， 恭喜晒，恭喜晒。好啦，接住落嚟咧，我哋要進入下一個組別啦，咁就係亞洲新力量組啦。今年咧，我哋好榮幸邀請到鄭一山、鐘德勝、徐康慈、黃劍帆以及係楊子業咧係出任我哋嘅評審嘅。初選嘅評審咧，亦都有陳志廷啦、鄭全偉啦，以及係許仲賢嘅，非常之陣容鼎盛啊。Next we move on to the Asian New Force category. This year we're very honoured to have Lee Isaac Chung, Simon Chung, Clarence Choi, Wong Ka-fan and Ruby Yang as the jury panel.And we also have Chen Chi-ting Timmy, Chang Chun-wei and also Eric Hui in the pre-selection panel. 今年亞洲新力量組嘅入圍作品呢，就係來自中國啦、台灣啦、馬來西亞、伊朗同埋印度嘅。This year we have works from China, Taiwan, Malaysia, Iran and also India. 咁不如咧頒獎前呢，我哋就睇一睇入圍嘅片段啦。Let's take a look at the 10 nominated short films for the Asian New Force category.
你们觉得自己可以吗？
你觉得呢？
بی‌حجابی معنیش یعنی چی جناب سروان؟ یعنی که موی زن و یه مرد غریبه نباید ببینه، درسته؟ شما روی سر من یه تار مو می‌بینی؟ حتی یه دونه.
請你同我講你嘅 IC 號碼。
6839103341。
好，請唔好扱電話。
哦。
چه میدونم بذار بندازش اونجا فرار کن.
بچه‌مه. میخوام مثل آدم تو قبرستون خاک شم.
我客漂流，不是天气。
好啦，我哋咧邀請我哋嘅評審徐康慈先生咧，為大家講一講整體嘅評語嘅。May I invite Mr. Clarence Chui to give us an overall remarks for the Asian New Force category?
Okay, maybe I'll do this in English so that Chris can have a breather. Thank you. Okay. Just like the jury members from the other sections, we had a very healthy and robust debate among ourselves during both the pre-selection phase and also the final phase about the qualities of the films at hand. We had 67 titles in the pre-selection phase, and then we sort of whittled it down to less than a dozen titles for the final section. So actually, when I think my fellow jurors, when we learned that we had to look at like 60 odd titles, we were sort of thinking, well, this is a very daunting task. But actually afterwards, we do think that, well, it's actually a blessing for us to be able to watch these films with such a wide plethora of approaches about such a wide variety of issues. And we are actually very energized by the dynamism within all these titles. And we feel so honored and privileged to be able to preview and review these films. So thank you so much for the young filmmakers who contributed to this section, and actually it's a very rewarding experience for us all, and I think I could actually speak on behalf of my fellow jury members, Kim Fan here, and also Isaac, Ruby, and Simon. All these films actually, they encapsulate the dynamism and the potential that Asian filmmakers they have. And when I think of what to say, I would like to end this thing by saying, may the force be with you. But actually, well, I think that is not exactly very correct, because you are already a force to be reckoned with. So thank you so much.
好啦。我哋亞洲新力量組咧，因為有好多亞洲嘅入圍導演咧都未能嚟到啦，咁所以咧我哋都喺 YouTube channel 嗰度咧有直播睇緊嘅朋友咧都可以即係睇住嘅。So there are a lot of directors who can make it to Hong Kong today, so we are streaming live on the YouTube channel, and hope you will stay tuned. 咁首先呢，我哋將會頒發咧就係特別表揚獎啊，請阿 Clarence 咧為我哋宣佈特別表揚嘅。We first announce the special mention, and we have Clarence to announce the award for us.
Okay, for the Asian New Force category, this special mention, the film actually provides us with such a brilliant combination of rigorous visual style and also a very powerful social allegory. And actually, after watching it, it makes me cherish my feet more. So I think, well, the film which was deemed as the special mention is I Have No Legs and I Must Run, directed by Li Yue.
李月來自中國嘅跑啊，咁因為咧佢今日未能出席啦，咁所以咧稍後咧我哋就會將呢一個嘅獎狀咧就會送翻俾佢嘅。好啦，咁接住落嚟，我哋將會頒發銀獎。咁銀獎嘅得主咧將會得到港幣1萬蚊啦，以及係獎座一個嘅。Next we move on to the silver award, and the winner will receive a cash prize of 10,000 Hong Kong dollars and also a trophy. 咁有請 Clarence。
Okay, for the Silver Award at the Asian New Force category, is a film so saturated with humanity and humanism. We are so impressed by its atmospherics and also its formalism. And it also touches on so many things happening in Indian society without actually spelling them out explicitly. So the Silver Award for the Asian New Force category goes to Grey Solar Game by Simonta Howda。Grey
Solar Game by Simonta Howda 就係來自印度嘅電影，咁啊得獎者咧都係今日未能出席嘅，咁所以咧我哋稍後將會將獎座咧同埋獎金咧係送到佢手上嘅。好啦，跟住咧我哋就會宣布金獎啦。咁啊金獎得主咧將會得到港幣3萬蚊以及係獎座一個。The final award will be the Gold Award, and the winner will receive 30,000 Hong Kong dollars and also a trophy. So Clarence 幫我哋宣布，麻煩。
Okay, for the Gold Award for the Asian New Force category, it's a film which is very, very topical. It actually talks about issues happening in a country which are still going on. That the people are still fighting, sometimes to very deadly results, to achieve what they want to achieve in order for justice to prevail. But this film is not just topical, but it also is a very artistically competent film which says so much about the pool of talent coming out of Iran. So the Gold Award for Asian New Force category goes to Graveyard by Ali Dari。Graveyard
係來自伊朗嘅作品啦，係 Ali Dari 嘅作品。咁啊，同樣咧得獎者咧都係未能夠嚟到香港，咁所以咧我哋都會將個獎座同埋獎品咧送到佢嘅手上嘅。同時間唔該晒 Clarence，thank you Clarence。好啦，接住落嚟咧，我哋就去到媒體藝術組同埋 VR 特別獎啦。咁呢兩個獎項咧，其實咧我哋喺3月2號嘅開幕禮嘅時候咧已經係頒發咗㗎啦。So next we have the Media Arts category and also the VR Special Prize, which was announced at the festival opening on March 2nd。咁啊，而家咧我哋可以睇一睇片段咧，就係回顧下當日嘅精彩片段啦。So let's take a look at the highlight from the event opening。再次恭喜我哋所有嘅得獎朋友啊！咁啊 ，Cinema 2.0光域咧媒體藝術展暨第28屆嘅媒體藝術組嘅入圍作品呢，就已經展出緊㗎啦。咁啊喺5樓嘅包氏畫廊。咁啊，如果各位朋友係未去嘅話咧，咁啊展期去到3月19號嘅。So the Cinema 2.0 Illuminating Vacuum Media Arts Exhibition is currently showing at the Powell's Gallery on the 5th floor. So if you haven't seen it, the artwork will be there until March 19th. 好啦，接住落嚟呢，我哋將會頒發動畫組嘅獎項啦。咁啊，今年呢，非常榮幸邀請到蔡藹兒、Max Hadler、盧智英、史明輝、崔嘉熙、黃照達以及係山川浩二呢係擔任我哋嘅評審嘅。So next we move on to the animation category and we're very honored to have Jocelyn Choi, Max Hadler, Lo Chi-ying, Jack Shi, Hayes Chui, Wang Chun-tat and also Koji Yamamura as the jury panel。咁啊，今年動畫組嘅入圍作品咧，除咗嚟自香港之外咧，咁啊，亦都有嚟自中國啦、澳門啦、台灣啦，以及係馬來西亞嘅作品嘅。So besides Hong Kong, we also have submissions from China, Macau, Taiwan, Malaysia and South Korea。咁喺頒獎之前呢，我哋動畫組嘅評審咧，山川浩二先生咧，會為大家講一講整體嘅評語嘅。So before we announce the winners, we also invited Mr. Koji Yamamura to give us an overall remarks on the animation category。咁因為山川先生咧就未能夠親身嚟到香港啦，咁所以佢就錄咗一段嘅片段咧，就俾我哋嘅。咁同時間咧，我哋亦都會睇一睇今屆嘅入圍作品嘅。So Mr. Yamamura couldn't join us today in person, so he has recorded video clips. So let's take a look at our 10 nominated films and also what Mr. Yamamura has to say.
讀乜鬼嘢書啊？做人求人啊！
10倍1000萬咪等於100萬咯，係咪啊？10倍1000咪等於100咯。
10個100係等於1000啊，唔係10個1000等於100啊。
코인 10개를 모으면 음악 도시로 떠날 것이다. 내 연주를 기다리는 사람들이 있는 곳.
こんにちは。東京からオンラインで失礼します。アニメーション監督の山村浩二です。この度は ifva アワードアニメーション部門の審査をさせていただきありがとうございました。コロナの状況もありまして残念ながら授賞式には参加できませんので、オンラインでご挨拶をさせていただきます。今回の ifva アワードアニメーション部門の審査会を振り返ってみたいと思います。実際審査会も私だけオンラインでの参加でした。一人だけオンラインですと英語が不得手なこともあり、なかなかうまくコミュニケーションを取るのは難しいなと思っていましたが、審査員の皆様の大変熱心な議論に参加して、とても最終的には実りのある審査会になったかなと思っています。今回セレクションされた作品は、実験性とそして独自性が目立っていたと思います。どの作品もクオリティが高いので、その中で優劣をつけるのは個人的にも大変難しい選択でした。実際見終わった直後は順列をつけるのが本当普段の時よりも困難でした。最初審査員の皆さんの票も分かれていたのが事実です。しかしそれぞれの意見を聞いていく中で、自分にはない視点を得ながらだんだん気持ちも定まってきました。最終的な結論に関しては大変納得のいく結果となったと思います。これから受賞作の発表だと思いますけど、受賞を得ることができなかった方も、今回 セレクションされたということを誇りに持って、次の創作に良い材料となることを期待しています。また受賞された方は直接祝辞を、述べることができず大変失礼します。いずれにしても皆様、素晴らしい作品を制作され、この度はおめでとうございます。これで私の挨拶とさせていただきます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。太耐冇去過日本，要感受下嗰件事。好啦，動畫組咧，我哋設有2個嘅特別表揚嘅。咁啊，不如咧，首先我哋有請盧志英老 Sir 係啦，上嚟為我哋宣佈特別表揚獎啦。So we have 2 special mentions for this category, and we have Mr. Lo Chi-ying to announce the special mention for us.
係大家好，4年冇見，唔係即係實體上冇見啦，咁好開心啦都。即係評選嘅過程就頭先山村神已經講咗大概情況啦。咁今年比較激烈啲嘅，激烈嘅意思即係都唔係嗰隻話拗得好犀利，不過就真係作品嘅質素太高，同埋嗰個varieties 係好多，即係無論係主題嘅選擇技術嘅運用藝術形式嘅表現，甚至係講故事嘅方式咧都好唔同。其實真係好難去揀啊！雖然大家都係動畫。
Hello everyone, it's been 4 years since we gathered here again in person, so I'm really happy to be back. As the Japanese juror mentioned in the video, we had a very healthy, vigorous debate about which film should get the award, but that's because many of these finalists are really high quality films and they had a great variety in terms of their themes, their approach, and their storytelling technique. So it was very difficult for us to come to a final decision.
喺香港做動畫係唔容易嘅，真係唔容易。其實我相信會越嚟越難添啊，因為其實嗰個競爭好大，同埋即係個資源需求係好即係要好多嘅，即係時間人力物力好多嘢咁樣。咁但係好難得，即係過去嗰幾年咁艱辛嘅時候，我都即係香港都做咗好多好出色嘅作品。呢樣嘢真係好難得啊！我好開心。咁今年亦如是咧，即係 ifva 其實係即係自從5、6年前開始有亞洲嘅作品去即係參加之後咧，咁其實就嗰個競爭係大咗好多啦。咁呢個好事嚟㗎，當然係即係大家可以即係因為面對咁強勁嘅對手咧，香港嘅作品更加要即係加把勁，要更加去即係做得好啲，先可以同其他嘅作品去比較啦。咁但係幸運嘅，亦都係好開心見到嘅就係即係香港嘅作品真係一啲都唔輸蝕啦嚇。咁係即係呢幾年嘅水準係越嚟越高嘅。咁呢樣嘢係即係十分之開心嘅。
I understand that it's very hard to do animation in Hong Kong, and as a matter of fact, it's going to be even more difficult in the future. But because it takes a lot of resources, time, and manpower to do it. But I'm thrilled to see that we have some excellent works that made it to this category. Ever since 5-6 years ago, this category expanded to cover the rest of Asia. So that also improves the competition, and that also means that local animation need to really up their game in order to compete with other works from rest of Asia. But I'm very happy and glad to say that the Hong Kong animations, they have really stand up to the challenge, and they can really compete with their peers from the rest of Asia.
今年其實就係咯，真係好好咯。咁當然少少遺憾啦，即係我本來唔想講，不過我都要講啦嚇。即係有一套片係消失咗嘅。咁我希望嗰套片可以其他地方大家可以睇到，因為嗰度係一套好出色嘅動畫作品嚇。呢樣係少少遺憾。
It's a shame that one of the finalists, we lost one of the finalists, but it's actually a great piece of work, and I hope that you can see that short film elsewhere.
好啦，咁講翻正經嘢，即係特別表揚獎我哋有2個㗎，因為真係其實想俾多啲嘢，真係太正今年啲作品。咁同埋個個都有個人嘅喜好啊。咁就呢個其中一套特別表揚獎係我嘅 favourite 啦。咁就係香港嘅作品啦，香港嘅導演啦，睇住佢長大，睇住佢 結婚，睇住佢生細路仔。咁啊，呢套片係佢5年嚟嘅，即係養育一個小朋友嘅一個經驗啦。但係呢個經驗可能好個人，但係原來佢裏邊提及嘅主題其實係每個成人，如果你有即係你有小朋友要養，你有下一代要照顧，都會面對嘅有好多問題。咁呢個概念上嘅改變，或者係想裏邊觸及嘅嘢，其實係好值得大家去諗咯，去反思啦嚇。咁所以呢個作品其實係好難得嘅作品。當然技術上啊、美術嘅表現都係好豐富嘅嚇。咁呢度就係Lilian Fu 嘅 My Dear Son。
恭喜晒 My Dear Son 傅泳欣嘅作品。咁啊，得獎者咧將會獲得獎座一張。咁我知佢今日未能出席，但我知佢屋企人係咪有嚟到啊？你會唔會想上嚟代領啊？Auntie 係咪？影張相啊！係，我哋攝影師喺呢邊，係啦，係啦。好，恭喜晒，恭喜晒！阿 Auntie 有冇嘢代啊？Lilian講啊，使唔使啊？
好多謝大會啦！咁咧更加多謝嘅咧就係佢中學嘅時候嘅老師，咁咧係鼓勵佢去參加第一次嘅作品啊！咁所以咧係呢一份嘅種子咧，真係要多謝老師嗰份嘅培育。同埋一路以嚟咧，有好多嘅導師佢哋嘅啟發，多謝晒。
Thank you， 多謝晒。咁啊，老 Sir 麻煩你咧都幫我哋宣佈埋第2個嘅特別表揚獎啦。So we now announce the second special mention awards。
第2套片係一套其實都係一套係好個內容上係即係觸及好多即係好多問題嘅一套作品啦。咁當然佢個表現嘅形式就係用一種比喻式嘅表現啦嚇。咁但係嗰個處理嘅手法啊，或者個美術啊，整體都好獨特咯，獨特嘅韓國風格啦，我可以咁講嚇。因為近年係睇得比較多呢方面嘅動畫，咁呢套當然一套韓國嘅動畫啦，就係《A Guitar in the Bucket》韓國嘅動畫 Kimbo Young
係來自南韓嘅作品啊 ，Kimbo Young 嘅《Guitar in the Bucket》。咁啊，得獎者都係會得到獎座一張，但係未能出席，咁所以咧我哋都會將呢個送翻過去俾佢嘅。好，唔該晒老 Sir，Thank you， 唔該晒。接住落嚟咧，我哋將會頒發銀獎嘅。So next we will present the silver award。得獎者咧將會得到港幣1萬蚊以及係獎座一個嘅。So the winner will receive 10,000 Hong Kong dollars and a trophy。咁我哋咧就邀請我哋嘅評審崔家熙先生咧為我哋去頒發呢一個動畫組嘅銀獎嘅。So we have Mr. Hayes Choi to announce this silver award for us。
大家好啦，我係崔氏兄弟嘅大佬崔家熙。好，咁其實我第一次上嚟呢個台咧係第10屆，我作為參賽者上嚟呢個台嘅，跟住輾轉間而家已經係第28屆啦。18年之後，我而家做咗評審。
So the very first time that I stepped to this stage was the 10th edition of IFVA as a participant. And now here we are, the 28th edition of IFVA as a jury member, 18 years later.
我想借呢個機會都係想同咁多位動畫師都係俾一個 respect 佢哋啦，因為做動畫真係一啲都唔易嘅。
I would like to pay my respect to to all the finalists because I'm well aware that how difficult it is to be an animator.
動畫既係一個藝術媒介，佢亦都係一個好有效嘅傳理工具。而當中最重要嘅，我覺得係表達到創作者自己嘅感情啦，咁可以表達到自己最關心同埋最在意嘅一件事。
So animation is not just an art medium, it's also a means to express yourself, express your feelings and the things that you care about.
同觀眾聯繫唔一定係要大哭大笑或者大情大性咁樣先至嘅一個聯繫。淡淡然嘅生活點滴其實都可以流露出真摯同埋純粹嘅感情。
in order to strike a connection with the audience, you don't have to go for the extreme. It can also be something very light from the everyday life.
以下落嚟睇完個作品之後，我希望大家能夠好好珍惜同屋企人相處嘅時間，俾多啲耐性同上一輩溝通，俾多啲關心同下一輩去聯繫。
So after watching this animation work, I hope you can spend more time with your family to communicate with the seniors and also to try to strike a connection with the younger generation.
好，恭喜澳門嘅動畫朋友 ！IFVA 動畫組銀獎得獎作品《媒婆》，恭喜黃榮俊導演。
Congratulations to Wang Wingchun from Macau, and the winning work is called Mui. 先頒獎，先領獎，係啦。我哋攝影師喺呢邊，係啦。呢邊係啦。係啦，係啦。好，唔該晒，亦都請得獎者分享下你嘅感受啊！
雖然呢句嘢可能應該聽過好多得獎嘅人講，但係真係會想，真係冇諗過會得呢個獎。我就係本身係 expect 可以嚟食火鍋嘅啫，所以好多謝各位評審中意呢個作品啦。因為其實坦白講，呢個其實好老實咁講，呢個其實係幾個人同埋一個幾叫做幾自私或者係幾嗰啲叫做死啦，突然間唔識講添，好
自我
係咯就係冇諗過好多嘢，因為其實無論到係畫面美術風格啊，或者係裏邊嘅畫面或者係個節奏感，其實都係好即興或者係好隨意咁樣，自己當下去創作呢個作品嘅時候就去決定嘅，即係冇太特別去諗要有即係好享受嗰個創作嘅過程嚟去做呢個作品嘅。咁所以其實冇考慮過去真係要去同人競爭或者係乜嘢，只係嘗試各種我自己之前創作裏邊冇試過嘅方式啊，或者係媒材或者係節奏感嗰種都係冇試過，所以係好多謝大家中意呢個作品，然之後都係可以話係一個好大嘅鼓勵，去令我繼續往呢一個自由自在好任性係啦，我一開始係想講一個好任性嘅作品嘅呢種方式去繼續做我之後嘅創作。係多謝大家，
恭喜晒 ，thank you， 恭喜晒，請就座。好啦，接住落嚟咧，我哋有我哋動畫組別嘅金獎啦。So next we have the Gold Award for the animation category。金獎得主咧可以獲得現金獎3萬蚊以及係獎座一個嘅。So our winner for the Gold Award will receive a cash prize of 30,000 Hong Kong dollars and also a trophy。咁我哋邀請咧我哋嘅評審invite our jury Mr. Max Hedler to present the Gold Award for us。
So, yeah, it wasn't an easy choice, but we came to a conclusion in the end, and I'm very happy with it, because personally it was my favorite of the selection, because I find it very fresh and very hypnotic, and yeah, it plays with kind of reduced color scale, interesting painterly style, split screens, a story that I still don't quite understand, and but it makes me want to watch it again and again, you know. And you know, we were talking about, you know, what what is IVA and what does it mean? Does a film need to be independent or experimental or not? And I think it kind of has to be. There has to be something that has an independent spirit or a willingness to experiment and to try new things. And this film felt very fresh. And so it's called The Patient's Mind.
恭喜晒！金獎嘅得主係《患者的心態》黃之恒，來自中國嘅。咁啊，得獎者咧未能夠親身嚟到現場，所以稍後咧我哋都會送翻個獎品去俾佢噶。Thank you, Max, for announcing the award, and please be seated. 好啦，咁啊同時間呢，我哋作為香港區嘅得獎作品嘅最高獎項者呢，我哋嘅特別表揚獎 My Dear Son 嘅傅穎欣呢，都將會獲得大會送出嘅一部 Apple MacBook Pro 16寸嘅。So in addition, as the top awardee of the Hong Kong division, winner of the special mention, Ms. Lillian Fu, director of My Dear Son, will also be awarded an Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch。好啦，最後我哋嚟到公開組啦。Finally, we move on to our open category. 今年呢，我哋非常之榮幸邀請到陳志華、張兆康、羅展鳳、麥希欣同埋黃俊呢擔任我哋公開組嘅評審。咁啊，初選嘅評審呢，仲有陳宇慶啦、盧振業啦，同埋係黃少邦嘅。So we're very honoured to have Chan Chi-Wah Ernest, Chang Siu Hong, Law Chin Fong Angela, Mac Hei-Yan Hayward, and Wang Chun as our jury panel for the open category. And we also have Nose Chan, Lo Chun Yip, and also Wang Siu Pong as our pre-selection panel. 咁啊，接住落嚟咧，我哋睇一睇公開組嘅入圍片段啦。So let's take a look at the 10 nominated short films for the open category.
真係信有耶穌嘅咩？係啊，我想上天堂啊嘛。上天堂有咩咁好啊？
撞鬼咯！日光日白孭住個骨灰周圍走。
而家2022年睇返，好似好多嘢都會重複，係咪呢？顛倒舊光譜，新自由重構造。
真係已經冇咗方向啦，一人掙扎嘅。
即便如此，我們仍默默堅持，在最壞的時代裏做一個好人。
好啦，首先我哋邀請我哋評審之一黃俊先生咧，為大家講一講整體嘅評語嘅。May I invite Mr. Wang Chun to give us an overall remarks for the open category?
Thank you. Hello， 我係黃俊。我唔係好肯定講啲咩，但係首先我想多謝 ifva 啦，因為我每年都想多謝 ifva。咁啊，我都係由細到大都聽到 ifva，係咯。總之 ifva 係好重要嘅 ，ifva 係好珍貴嘅對我嚟講。咁亦都即係無論香港嗰個創作環境點樣變啊，咁佢都係一路好堅持或者好高舉住，甚至提醒緊我哋咩係獨立精神啊、實驗精神啊。而呢啲嘢咧，其實你就咁行出灣仔咧，你揾個人同佢傾咧，係冇人明你講咩。而嗰樣嘢係好重要嘅。咁所以其實就係、正正就係即係一個獎項或者一個 festival， 佢嗰個風骨或者佢嗰個價值，佢個 spirit 就係個世界點變，或者側邊嗰啲人點樣理解嗰樣嘢都好，你都唔變咯，即係你都練得緊。而有時有艱難啲嘅時候，可能有時有啲再困難啲嘅創作環境發生緊，咁但係大家嗰個價值或者個信念都一樣嘅話，咁嗰樣嘢就會企得穩咯。咁嗰樣嘢係
我好感謝嘅，亦都我喺我成長入邊有被教育到嘅。教育唔係話我由上而下話俾你聽咩啱啲咩好啲，或者乜嘢係勁啲咁樣，而係就係 IFVA 你走去睇咁多年嘅得獎嘅作品啦，你走去睇評審記錄啦，你就會知嗰個 consistency 就係呢個地方即係堅守住嘅嘢。咁而嗰個就係一個最好嘅教育咯，即係呢班人諗緊咩，珍惜緊咩咁樣。唔好意思，我唔記得翻。
I would like to thank IFVA as I do every year because I've been hearing about IFVA since I was young. To me, IFVA is very precious and important because it remains a constant and it also reminds us what independent spirit or experimental spirit is. No matter how much the outside world has changed, it remains a constant. It represents a value and also a belief system. And if you go back to the past winners and also the jury discussion record, if you read about what they said about the finalists, you would be seeing the same thing. You would see this kind of consistency, and I'm really grateful that we have something like IFVA in Hong Kong, no matter how much the outside world has changed.
咁係咯，即係我都係受惠機構之一嚟嘅，我都係不斷被教育嘅成長入邊。咁我都頭先我有好被觸動，就係頭先見到青少年組攞獎嘅各位，好開心，即係好想攞。咁你就知道呢個獎有幾難攞，同埋呢度啲評審有幾 harsh， 或者有幾批判啦。而呢度啲人同出邊啲人嗰啲諗法可能係好唔同嘅。而攞呢個獎係，即係呢個獎擺喺度咧，其實佢係會好開心嘅攞到，因為你知有幾困難，或者呢個獎項揀翻嚟嗰啲人睇戲有幾刁鑽咁樣。咁呢樣嘢係會一個好大嘅鼓勵，亦都好期望，即係好嚮往會見到今日頭先攞獎嘅各位。呢個獎有幾撼動到佢嘅成長，然後之後佢會做出啲咩出嚟？即係呢個鼓勵會點樣改寫咗佢成個成長嘅經歷？因為有個咁樣嘅鼓勵話俾佢聽，做啦，呢啲嘢啱嘅，呢啲嘢好嘅，呢啲嘢係好值得做落去嘅咁。
And I also feel educated, but by this whole experience, and I was really touched and moved by the winners for the youth category, how excited and how happy they were to pick up the award because they know how difficult it is to please the jurors because they can be really critical. So I'm really look forward to seeing how some of the winners tonight, how picking up the IFVA award will have an impact on their creative path and whether they would have what they're gonna be producing down the road.
咁啊，今年我哋睇嘅作品係好多姿彩嘅，亦都係相當精彩嘅，我覺得。咁同時間即係我哋都好遺憾啦，我哋有一個我好遺憾，我本人我唔知我冇睇到，有一個 work 我睇唔到，咁我好想睇個 work，咁呢個係好可惜。咁亦都其實今年嘅 work， 即係我諗評審之間我哋個討論都有時有啲類似嘅討論，就係其實近呢5年10年，其實我哋IFVA 入邊多咗好多好 fine 嘅畫面上面好 fine 嘅作品，甚至好工業化嘅作品。咁可能係我哋近年嗰技術門檻低咗啦，即係大家都做到好 fine 嘅畫面啊，或者美學上邊都有好大嘅進步。但係同時間亦都係評審關注嘅就係喺我哋咁多咁 fine 嘅嘢喺我哋身邊嘅時候，其實真真正正會觸動到、挑釁到或者撼動到觀眾嘅係究竟頭先阿朗或者 Katie 講嘅，你有幾真心想講嗰樣嘢？第二就係你真真正正有冇用嗰個語言去同觀眾溝通？咁呢個係個差別會好大。當大家都睇到好靚嘅嘢嘅時候，其實真真正正 cut through 到入到去觀眾心嘅嘢，又更加珍貴咁樣。咁今年嘅好多作品都係其實係好高嘅水準嘅。咁但係亦都令到作者或者團隊本身有幾能夠掌控，即係佢呢個媒介嘅語言，或者佢真正想講嘅嘢，佢有幾想講，佢有幾竭力去揾方法同觀眾溝通，就顯得更加珍貴咁樣。咁係咯，咁我覺得希望喺即係 之後可能創作環境再改變或者越嚟越艱難嘅時候，大家都繼續可能要需要更加大嘅想像力，或者更加好嘅語言上面嘅一個技藝去講自己想講嘅嘢，而呢個亦都正正係即係一個城市入邊即係做作品或者做創作者嘅人應該要有嘅修為嚟嘅咁樣。
Over the past 5 to 10 years, I think that's a trend we notice. Many of the finalists, the films are really well made, and they are really close to industry standard. I think that's probably down to the technological advancement, the shooting equipments, and now many people can shoot films that are very close to industry standard. But at the same time, this goes back to what some of the other jurors said earlier, how much you really want to tell your story and the film language that you use to tell that story, how you can move the audience or provoke the audience. I think that's something that the fellow artists need to keep in mind, because everyone can make a high quality film these days. But you probably need to be more imaginative and also need to be better with your technique, with your film language in order to move the audience.
咁我希望今晚大家都除咗攞咗獎走嘅人之外，所有人都攞到啲嘢走，因為呢個係一個對我嚟講好重要嘅成長嘅經歷嚟嘅。ifva， thank you，thank
you， 唔該晒。
So I hope that everyone can bring something home tonight, not just the awards, because I think it's part of your growing experience. That's very important.
好啦，我哋馬上咧就頒發特別表揚獎嘅作品啦。咁有請我哋評審張兆康先生咧為我哋宣佈呢一個特別表揚獎嘅。So now we present the special mention, and I have Mr. Chang Siu-hong to announce this special mention for us.
大家好，我好中意頭先黃修平導演講嘅內容，就係講其實就算你攞唔到呢個獎，有時未必代表係你做得唔好，而係可能咁啱評審嘅睇法。今年就係呢幾個人就係代表咗呢樣嘢。我哋都有時會錯嘅，可能你係一個好好嘅作品。如果你冇攞到個獎嘅話，我希望你繼續去努力。咁但係呢個獎係我非常之喜歡嘅一個作品嚟。咁我好中意佢係因為佢用咗一個，我覺得佢嘅語言好獨特，佢唔係淨係用一個純粹語言嘅方法去敘事，佢其實係用咗好多影像嘅方法去敘事。佢裏邊流露咗一啲感覺，包括咗鄉愁啦，包括咗離散啦，包括咗消亡啦，都係一啲我當下好能觸動到我嘅情緒。咁佢喺度好努力去經營佢嘅影像，咁亦都有時我會覺得即係做製作嘅人會好理解有啲影像你可以好容易去 capture 到，即係我可以列咗個 storyboard 出嚟，我每一個鐘頭我1個鐘頭拍2個 shot 或者4個 shot 咁樣，我可以 capture 到一啲影像，但係有啲影像係其實好難，需要時間去浸淫去 capture 嘅。咁我覺得呢個作品裏邊嘅影像都係好需要時間去 capture。我理解唔到佢究竟拍咗幾多日，花幾多時間去經營呢一啲影像。咁我非常之欣賞。咁我
可能要補等一等先。I really appreciate the comment made earlier by Adam Wong. If you fail to pick up an award tonight, it could be that you made a masterpiece, but it just so happens that the jury members fail to appreciate it. So please continue to make films and make your art more art. Don't lose faith. But for the film that is going to pick up the special mention award right now, it's my favorite, and it has some really unique film imageries. It has a lot of images to tell a story, and the themes. Nostalgia about your hometown, separation, and also the sense of loss. These are all great themes. And one thing that really touched me was that I could tell that the director put in a lot of time to film these images, or I cannot guess how long this person took. And I really appreciate the work that this person did.
咁呢個作品係臨終無勞。
恭喜晒何樂怡。Congratulations to Hologi Gloria Track of an Extinct Bird。好 ，thank you， 恭喜晒。Gloria 有冇啲説話想同我哋分享？唔該晒，張生。
多謝我個製作團隊啦，咁係咯，即係好辛苦咁拍攝呢條短片咁樣。多謝先浪潮俾機會我拍呢個短片啦。咁頭先其實成個過程都好開心，因為令我 pick up 翻嗰個創作嗰個熱誠。咁其實多謝我有咁嘅機會去拍呢條短片，因為我有好多嘢想講，同埋我好想同嗰啲觀眾去對話咁樣咯。多謝，
恭喜晒 ，thank you。好啦，接住落嚟咧，我哋將會頒發銀獎嘅。Next we present the Silver Award。得獎者咧將會得到港幣1萬蚊，以及係Apple MacBook Pro 16寸一部啦，同埋獎座一個嘅。So the winner will receive a cash prize of $10,000, Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch, and also a trophy。跟住我哋有請陳志華先生為我哋宣佈同埋頒獎嘅。Invite Mr. Ernest Chan to announce the result for us。
咁其實頭先黃俊同埋張兆康都講得好好。咁我想講就係咧，其實我好多謝 ifva 邀請我做評審，因為呢幾年咧都睇到好多好觸動我嘅作品。咁譬如舊年咁樣，舊年金獎其實有一部《明月光》啦，咁主演嘅 Hannah 今日都喺度。咁如果大家有機會有機會放映嘅話，大家記得去睇，因為其實真係 Hannah 演得好好。咁因為舊年冇實體頒獎咧，冇機會講呢番説話，所以今日就報翻講。咁其實今年嘅入圍作品咧，其實都係好精彩，同埋其實係我哋討論過程入邊咧，同阿 Katie 講就係、其實好多嘅演員嘅演出咧，都好值得大家去留意咁樣嘅。
I would like to thank IVA inviting me to be a juror in the last few years, because I saw some really great works that really touched me. For instance, the Gold Award winner from last year for this category, one of the actress, Hannah Chan, she's here tonight, but unfortunately we did not have a physical award ceremony last year. That's why if you get a chance to see the Gold Award winner from last year, do go to see it. It's a great film. As for this year, we had some really healthy debate about the finalists, because the quality of the acting was really top notch this year as well.
咁但係當然啦，除咗演出之外啦，咁我諗其實都好重要就係其實導演係咪有説話想講啦，同埋其實係咪真係頭先大家都講到佢真誠嗰樣嘢，其實都好重要啦。咁而當然啦，有好嘅演員，其實都係令到嗰個作品更加相得益彰。咁銀獎呢個作品，我哋討論過程都好留意到嗰個演出。咁我覺得其實大家有機會睇到都係入邊嗰個演出其實都係好嘅咁樣嘅。咁銀獎嘅作品，使唔使講一講先
？The acting is really important in this film that is going to pick up the Silver Award. That it was really marvelous.
係啦，咁呢個其實係一個我哋都有少少超現實嘅作品。咁但係咧，我覺得演員嘅演出又係有幫到導演咧去表達到佢好豐富嘅想像力。咁呢個銀獎嘅作品就係叫做《極樂招財貓》。
恭喜晒楊光忠啊 ！Congratulations to Yang Kwang-chung, and the winning piece is Lucky Cat。好，恭喜晒！有冇一啲得獎感受咧？
其實我頭先喺度諗，使唔使要諗啲咩得獎咁？因為唔知自己會唔會得獎，咁都諗咗啲嘅。咁多謝導演會啦，因為導演會搞咗個班，我先可以有呢個機會可以拍到條片啦。咁同埋多謝導演會上有教過嘅老師們啦，都咁樣。 咁同埋好出色嘅演員同埋團隊幫我完成呢條片咯。咁係咯，同埋屋企人，同埋好似有啲作狀，不過都想多謝冇放棄嘅自己咯。咁樣
恭喜晒，恭喜你冇放棄啊！OK， 好啦 ，last but not least 啊，我哋今晚最後一個獎項係啦，我哋嘅公開組嘅金獎啦。So last but not least, we have the Gold Award from the Open Category。得獎者咧將會獲得港幣3萬蚊、Apple MacBook Pro 16寸一部以及係獎座一個嘅。So the winner will receive a cash prize of 30,000 Hong Kong dollars, Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch and also a trophy。馬上有請羅展鳳小姐咧為我哋講幾句評語同埋宣佈金獎。Invite Miss Angela Law to announce the award for us。
大家好，我係羅展鳳。咁我好高興啦 ，IFVA 今次有邀請我做呢個評審。咁我唔會講好多嘢啦，因為應該食火鍋㗎啦，應該好 relax 咁樣嚇。咁今次我哋睇，即係我哋咁多位評審咧睇嘅過程咧，譬如由喺我哋自己啦，喺屋企喺電腦睇啦，到後嚟我哋一齊喺呢個大銀幕睇嘅時候咧，其實我哋都知道嘅，一去到大銀幕咧就即刻會睇到究竟邊個真係過到一個大銀幕咁。而呢個作品咧，金獎呢個作品咧，其實我哋都係一致係好喜歡嘅。咁佢係由個人嚟到講起，但係佢入邊亦都涉及社會啦、歷史啦、香港啦，我覺得嚇。咁呢個當然係俾觀眾自己去感受。我覺得今日其實咁多入圍嘅作品，其實去到最後都係用作品自己説話。好希望大家都有機會可以睇翻今日嘅所有嘅入圍作品，都係好精彩嘅。咁我或者即刻宣佈啦。
稍等。
Sorry。
唔好意思。
I'm really happy to be a juror for this category this year, and throughout the whole process, we went from watching these finalists from a laptop to watching them on the big screen. And I can say that once we see all the finalists on the big screen, it was quite obvious which ones are probably more superior than the others. And this short film that's going to pick up the Gold Award, it went from something very personal to something about our society, about history, and also about Hong Kong.
呢部作品我其實第一次喺即係我屋企電腦嘅睇嘅時候，我已經覺得係好吸引，亦都係一個好有詩意同埋睇得好驚心動魄嘅作品。金獎係海坐下來時沒有風，葉奕雷。
Congratulations to As I Imagine My Body Moving by Elisa Wendy。好因為得獎者咧今日未能出席，係啦，咁所以咧就有代表嚟到現場咧去領獎嘅。So the winner cannot join us today, but there's a representative to receive the award。係啦，喺呢邊影翻張相啊。OK，thank you， 恭喜晒，唔該晒 Angela， 亦都代表嘅朋友有冇一啲説話想講啊？有冇啊？好，好。
係導演我講嘅幾句話。晚安，大家好。葉奕雷導演因為正在參加嘉義國際藝術紀錄影展而不能參與今晚嘅頒獎典禮，由我嚟代替佢上台。我亦都係佢多年前喺舞團裏邊嘅同事，所以入邊嘅好多畫面其實我都有經歷過。呢部片其實係 part of 此地此生跳格舞蹈影像節2023委約嘅單元。策劃呢個單元係要試圖用好獨立嘅方式去創作，運用自身嘅檔案同埋舊嘅 footage， 或者以個人日記般嘅回應當下面對嘅環境同埋處境。此地此生聚集咗4位女作者嘅想法同埋探索，如何喺呢個方案進行創作。項目一共有4部作品，而且有2部入圍咗今次嘅影展，非常咁鼓勵到我哋。呢部片能夠得獎，亦都證明咗呢個創作模式嘅可行同埋認可。 再次多謝 IFVA， 多謝跳格同埋 CCDC， 仲有同我哋一齊創作同埋浪漫嘅朋友們，多謝。
恭喜晒我哋公開組嘅金獎得主啊！好啦，最後咧，我哋大會咧希望邀請翻我哋今年所有嘅得獎朋友啦，以及係所有嘅評審咧落嚟係影翻一張嘅大合照嘅。So last but not least, we'd like to invite all our winners and also our jurors to come to the stage and have a group photo。同時間邀請埋 Katie 啦，同埋阿 Sa 啦。呢一張最具挑戰性嘅相，我就會行埋一邊啦。好啦，咁喺大家排緊位影相嘅時候，大家唔好怕醜啊，係啦。第28屆嘅 IFVA 比賽嘅頒獎典禮咧，就喺呢度就圓滿結束啦。咁啊，非常之多謝大家嘅支持。咁啊，各組別嘅評審會議嘅記錄咧，亦都新鮮出爐咗。咁大家咧可以喺大堂度拎一份嚟睇下嘅。咁啊，會議記錄咧稍後亦都會上載去到 IFVA 嘅網站啦。咁 IFVA 嘅精彩節目咧都仲未完嘅，因為 VR 影院啦，以及係 Cinema 2.0光域媒體藝術展暨媒體藝術組入圍作品咧，都會去到3月19號嘅。咁啊，把握機會咧，大家去睇下啦。So the jury meeting transcripts of all categories are now ready, and you may take one at the reception table. Our pop-up VR cinema and Cinema 2.0 illuminating vacuum media arts exhibition and the finalist exhibition is available until March 19th. So take the chance to go visit these programs. 咁啊，最後咧都請一陣啦嚇，請我哋所有嘅組別嘅得獎朋友咧，就係稍後去到 backdrop 前面咧，就影翻張相嘅。人才仔仔啊！我哋今年好勁啊，個個組別都有好多，尤其是啲年青人，係啊，年輕人好勁。你可以拱開呢個mic stand嘅，如果真係阻住你嘅話，我已經逃離咗現場啦。恭喜晒各位朋友 ，thank you， 恭喜晒！希望你哋繼續努力拍攝更多好嘅影片啊！咁我哋下一屆第29屆嘅 IFVA 獨立短片及影像媒體節再見啦！thank you， 多謝晒各位，可以去打邊爐啦，我哋。